Right, we are hooked and live now. Okay, okay. Let me inform others that we are live in case they are. All right. We are running a bit late. We are running a bit late today, and it will stop us from doing what we are supposed to do. Our transmissions was a bit slow due to network. But we are also going to meet up, like we are going to still do what we are supposed to do for the benefit of those that are with us. So I want to welcome each and every one of us, those that are joining us physically and those that are also joining us online. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Chetachuku. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Chimdi. Yeah, we are together, and I think our connections are good now, so we are going to flow. Yeah, like I said, before we had issues in our transmission, um, we are going to be looking at a particular um important area of money making online, which is Forex. And many of us know that Forex is very, very interesting. If you can do it well, it's interesting. If you cannot do it well, then it's heartbreaking. Most of us has been in Forex trading for a long time. I've been in Forex trading for a very long time, and I'm able to understand it very well. And I have also been able to teach a lot of people about Forex, and it has been an amazing journey. The most important thing is for you to know how to trade and trade successfully and make money. If you're on Facebook Live with us, you can as well tell us about the audio if it is clear enough. Also on YouTube Live, you can drop your questions on comments, and also on Facebook Live, you can drop your questions on comments. And those of us with me here on Google Meet can also type your questions as we go. But there will be opportunity for you to ask questions at the end of the meeting. Those with me physically in the office here, you can also ask your questions when we are done. So one thing I want us to hold on to today as we move is that today's training is going to open your eye a little bit more and give you the basic knowledge you need in Forex trading. And as we go deeper into the training, you will understand much more about it. So for those of you that are joining us now, make sure to mute your microphones on double mute. It's important. So I am your host and your trainer, Coach Vic Henry, and this is Coach Vic Henry Digital Consultancy, and we are on Digitech Talk Hour, and this holds every Tuesday and Friday, 12 noon. We are running late today because we had a little, delay in our transmission. That is our network, but we are good now. We are good now. So just know that every Tuesdays and Fridays, 12 noon, you can join me on Facebook Live. You can join me on YouTube Live. The links are there. You can join me also on Google Meet. I always share the links so that you can join me on any of the platforms. So thank you, everyone that is available with us on Facebook Live. I can see you guys. I can see Princess on Facebook Live. I can see Emmanuel on Facebook Live. Then on Google Meet, I can see Mr. Stachico, Mr. Chindi, and Mrs. Joseph Kelly. Yeah, physically here, I have Mr. Daniel with me and Mr. Goswell with me. Thank you, everyone that is joining us today. So we are going to hop into what we have today. Those with me physically here, you can see the screen. I'm going to also be presenting the screen for those online. So let's dive into what we have today. That is the Forex trading basics. Forex trading basics. All right. So what is Forex trading or Forex? Forex means foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. Now it says trading is the global marketplace where Forex trading is the global marketplace where currencies are exchanged. It is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world, with a daily trading volume exceeding $7 trillion. Yeah, and this is a huge amount of money. There was a time this was $3 trillion. From $3 trillion, it moved to $5 trillion, and from $5 trillion, it moved to $7 trillion. And believe me, it is still going to move to $10 trillion and more and more. So it is a particular institution that is so large when it comes to money. Yes, it's the largest financial market, Forex market. And what do we do there? It's simple. What we do there, it's simple. We trade currencies and other financial instruments. That's what we do on the Forex trading platform. So we trade currencies and other financial instruments, which as we go deeper into this training, we are going to be learning more about all this. So you have to be attentive, you have to pay attention so that you grab as much as you can grab. So let's move into it. Now, I want to also open it a little bit more to you. Now, let's look at a scenario where physically you can go to a particular junction in your state or in your town. You always see this malam, like in Port Harcourt, when you go to places like Bumola or GRA or Presidential, you will see them. Yeah, you will see them. They're just hanging around and they'll be asking you, do you want to trade dollars? Do you want to trade dollars to Naira? That is also Forex, but this is like local Forex, physical Forex. Then when it comes to the digital aspect of this Forex, we now talk about the Forex trading platforms. And that is where you can be in your room. If you're a good trader, a professional trader, you can be in your room and make a whole lot of money. And like I mentioned, it is the largest liquid financial market in the world. See, there's something about Forex trading I love so much. No matter who you are, no matter where you're coming from, no matter the amount of money you have, everybody has the equal opportunity to make money from Forex market any day, anytime. Now, the difference is this: do you know how to trade? Can you trade professionally? If you can trade professionally, then you're good to go. If you cannot trade professionally, then that you will get in there to lose. So let's have this in mind. So having established this, Forex trading is simply the exchange of foreign currencies between a currency or the other, or the exchange, the trading of financial instruments. You sell, you buy, you sell at any point in time. Whichever one you're doing at any time, you are making profit or you are losing, depending on your level of understanding and professionalism in trading. So let's move in. If you are joining us on Google Meet, please mute your mic. Now, there are three types of Forex markets. There are three types of Forex markets. The first one is spot market. Spot market. What is spot market? Spot market is immediate exchange of currencies. If you're joining us on Google Meet, please mute your mic. Mute your mic if you're joining us on Google Meet. Thank you. So we have three types of Forex markets. We have the spot market, which has to do with immediate exchange of currencies. In this particular type of market, you don't need to enter a position or say buy or sell, waiting for a particular time for it to, work in that position you entered or work in your way. No, it is immediate exchange, just like personal agreement, instant exchange. And we see such kind of trade on cryptocurrencies more often. Instant exchange, like you change Naira to dollar instantly. You don't enter a position to buy Naira and wait for it to get to a certain level before the trade will happen. No, this one is instant. And that is also what we can see when we talk about those malam on the, what they do is spot trading. And that is a spot market. So when you meet them instantly there, they will tell you dollar is so amount, and you give them your Naira and collect that from them. They can also tell you Naira to dollar is also amount, you give them the dollar you have and collect their Naira. So that is spot market. Then we have the number two, which is forward market. What is forward market? Contracts for future exchange at an agreed price. So what does it mean? It means that you can, agree with someone and say, okay, I'm going to buy this particular currency at this particular amount, so dates. And it's an agreement, whether the currency remains the same or it does not remain the same, is an agreement. So you guys can decide, as okay, I'm putting up this trade. Even if it's on Forex market, you can put up a particular trade on a particular price on a particular date. So that is forward market. So you have predicted a particular date that this particular price could happen, and you set it up. As you have set it up, on that day, if that price comes to play, we make your money. It clicks. That's the second type of market. Then we have a third type, futures market, which is standardized contracts for future exchange. So you can actually still set up a standard of a particular trade you want it to happen in the future. It's okay, this trade, I've set it up for it to work out this way in the near future. So what we are dealing with, basically, most times is what we call forward market, whereby you predict a certain price the market is going to be, and you enter into the market and wait for that price to come up at a particular period of time. And if you work that way, you have made your money. So these are the three types of market. But the one we are going to be dealing with critically is the forward market, which is setting up a contract for future exchange at an agreed price. So let's move on. Now, common Forex trading styles. Yes, we are doing an introduction. After this introduction, we now go into each and every one of these areas one by one. So, common Forex trading styles. We have number one as scalping. Number one as scalping. What is scalping? Scalping means short-term trades lasting seconds or minutes. So traders get into the market and they trade within seconds and minutes. So they're like scalping profits, like those scalping some profits from the market. So they enter the market, they don't waste time. It's just small seconds and minutes, they are collecting profits. And we have time frames that we use on those particular scalping trades. When we get to time frame, when we get to length time frame, we understand it better. But scalping is when you're making profits within seconds or minutes. Then number two is day trading. Day trading. What is day trading? Day trading is entering and exiting trades within the same day. So if you are a type of trader on the Forex market that enters trade the same day, and your trade works out the same day, and you are able to pick your profit or lose within the same day, it simply means that you are a day trader. So your trading positions does not enter into the next day. And one thing you must also know is that when your trading positions enter the next day, there is always a fee that the platform, the brokers charge you. So that is why some people choose to be day traders. So they don't exceed that day. They must make sure that their trade works within that day. And for those that do day trading, there's also a specific time frame that they use in trading. They don't use every other time frame. There are specific time frames for scalping. Then there are specific time frames for day trading. So let's understand this very well. Then we have the one we call number three, swing trading. What is swing trading? Holding trades for days or weeks. Yeah, like personally, I am a swing trader. I can hold trades for days or weeks. So we have swing traders, their trades exceed the same day. It can exceed 1 week. It can even exceed 2 weeks. Sometimes it runs into 1 month. And they are still on that trade, on that single trade. They are still on it. So let's understand the difference between the scalping, the day trading, and the swing trading. So scalping is within minutes or seconds. So within an hour, they have picked profits from their trade. Then day trading is within a day. So before the day runs out, they have picked profit or losses from their trade. They have closed their trading positions. Then swing trading is holding trade for days or weeks. So these ones can trade as long as they want to trade. So they are on the trade. Trade is ongoing, they are on it, and it keeps going. They are picking profits or picking losses, but the trade is ongoing. Like I said, I personally am a swing trader. Then we have the number 4, which is position trading. Position trading. Now, position trading is most likely related to number 3 of types of trading, which is futures market. Position traders are more related to futures market. Then while swing traders, day traders, and scalping are more related to forward market. So let's understand the differences. Now, when it comes to position trading, it's about long Please, let's mute our mics if you are on Google Meet. Please mute your mic. If you are on Google Meet, please mute your mic. I think I need to sort it out myself. Let me. Right. My network is a bit okay, my network is disturbing, so but I will fix it. Just want to mention that. All right, let's proceed. Let me present how we can proceed. All right, as I was saying, we are on the trading side. So I said that the position trading is about long-term trading based on fundamentals. Now, when we get to the two types of trading analysis, where we have technical analysis and we have fundamental analysis, we are going to open up these fundamentals very well. So, but position trading means long-term trading, and they use fundamental analysis for this long-term positioning or long-term trading. So they come in and position themselves on a particular direction, either buy or sell. And what happens next is this: they will be on that position for so long until what they want works out. So note that position trading is about long-term trading, and they use fundamental analysis for this. And the four trading styles we've mentioned, note that it is scalping, day trading, swing trading, and position trading. So note the difference so that you will know the type of trader that you are or the style you're using. So it's either you're using scalping or you're using day trading or you're doing swing trading, or you're a position trader. Just know that the difference are in the terms, like long term, short term, in the duration. That is where the difference is. So let's move to the next. Now, history of Forex trading. We are not going to go much into this today. On our next class, we are going to go deeper into the history of Forex. We have taken much time for today. So I'm going to just touch them small, then we get into it next week. Now, number one is barter system. For some of us that did history in school, we know what we call trade by barter. So exchange of goods before money. So during the trade by barter system, you exchange your goods, not money. You give someone something that is important to that person, and the person gives you back what is important to you based on the quantity and quality. Then we have the gold standard, which happened in 1875. Remember that these are currencies backed by gold. So there are currencies that we are, backed with gold, like they were tagged with gold as its equivalent. Just like today, we have a lot of currencies pegged with dollars, and its equivalent. For you to know equivalent of that currency, you will now peg it with dollars to understand the rate of that currency. So then we have the gold standard, which was 1875. So currencies, we are now pegged to gold. So for you to know the rate of a particular country's currency, it has to do with the gold equivalent that they have. Then we have the Bretton Woods Agreement. We are going to go into this in detail so that you know how money has evolved. When we use fiat currencies, naira, dollar, some of us don't know how it evolved. So this is like the evolution of money that brought us to even digital money like cryptocurrency today. So we have the time when we have Bretton Woods Agreement, when currencies we are now pegged not with gold, but with dollars. Then we now move to end of Bretton Woods that now allow floating exchange rates, which gave birth to Forex trading platforms. When we are dealing with Bretton Woods Agreement, what we had was stock brokerage or stock brokers. But when the Bretton Woods Agreement ended, we now entered into Forex brokers and Forex trading, where currencies are allowed to float with exchange rates. Then we are now on what we call digital era, where you have a lot of digital currencies. All the country currencies are in digital form, which also gave birth to cryptocurrencies. So we are going to look into this in a better way next training, which will be on Tuesday next week. So let's recap on what we did today. So we talked about what is Forex trading, which we say that Forex trading is the global marketplace where currencies are exchanged. You can use the word traded. It is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world. Remember, I say that everybody has equal opportunity to make profit or lose money on this platform. Then with a daily trading volume exceeding $7 trillion. Now imagine you just taking only $100 every day from this $7 trillion. Isn't that amazing? So that is why we try to train ourselves to become professional traders. Like I personally, I take at least averagely $30 to $40 on daily basis from this market. It doesn't cost anything. Like what I mean that it doesn't shake anything in the market, because the trade that is going on is up to the volume of in fact, it exceeds $7 trillion. So if you're somewhere taking only $50, $100, even $1,000 every day from this market as a professional trader, it doesn't shake the market. So let's move. We are doing a recap. We talked about types of Forex market. We talked about the spot market, which is instant trading, instant exchange. you take and you give instantly at a particular price, which I gave an example of the physical or local exchange that happens maybe in some towns, in a strategic places in town, like in Port Harcourt here. If you go to Rumola, Presidential or GRA, you see them. That one is instant. They will tell you the price you buy or you sell and go. Then we have the forward market, which has to do with the normal trading we do on the trading platforms, which is contracts for future exchange at an agreed price. So you look at the market, you predict the market, and if you know that the market is going to go a certain way, you enter the position, and if it works your way, fine and good. Then we have the future market, which also is standardized contracts for future exchange, which I told you that those that do position trading, that position themselves, when we get to styles, you will see them. Those that do position trading can use this method of future markets where they enter trade and there is a particular price in the future, is a long-term trade that they are waiting for. And once it happens, they have won, they have made profits. Then we now talked about common Forex trading styles, which we looked at scalping as number one, which is the shortest term or shortest duration trading style. You can pick your profit in seconds or minutes. Then we look at day trading, which is within the same day. You can pick your profit or you can lose your money, but you make sure you close your trade within the same day. And remember, I said that there are time frames that helps you on this kind of trading. When we get to time frame, you will see what I'm talking about. We have the swing traders, which is holding trades for days or weeks, which I told you that I personally, I am a swing trader. So when you hold trades for days, more than 1 day, more than 1 week, you're a swing trader. And because of that, you're also going to be charged what we call swap fees. Because once your trade goes over the day, the platform you're using, the broker platform you're using can charge you fees. Then we have the last but not the least, position trading. These are long-term trading based on fundamental analysis. So those that use fundamental analysis to enter a position that will take them for a very long time. And once what they predicted works, most of them make a very huge profit. It's like all the profit that you are making within days or minutes, they will wait to make it in one trade after a long period of time. It can be 1 year, it can be 2 years, it can be 3 years, sometimes 5 years. Can you wait to make such profit and you wait for 5 years? But the truth is that most times when they make this profit, it is worth it. And some of the things that are related to position trading is also stocks. When you trade on bonds, stocks, shares, the same thing. Most of them are position trading. You position yourself in a company, waiting for the company to skyrocket in its worth in 5 years, 10 years, and you're making so much money from that. So that is also an example of position trading. So we went ahead to look at history of Forex trading, which we are going to look much more into in our next class on Tuesday. So don't miss that class on Tuesday for 12 noon. That's next Tuesday. So this history of Forex started with trade by barter, which is the barter system. And it also went down to gold standard. Then we now have the Bretton Woods Agreement. Then finally, the 1971 end of Bretton Woods that allowed floating exchange rate. But I'm going to add number 5, which is the digital currency era, which is where we are in today. And I'm going to elaborate more on this. We're going to go details in this so that when we finish and enter into other topics in Forex, you will know you have a very strong foundation in it. So that will be where we'll call it up today. And we are going to be taking questions. If you have questions on Facebook Live, please type your questions on comment section. For those of you that are with me on Google Meet, you can then unmute yourself and ask your question. So if you are with me on Google Meet, unmute yourself and ask your question. Then those that are on YouTube Live, you can also type your questions on the comment section. I'll be able to answer them, even if not now, but later. So if you're on Google Meet, please help me to unmute yourself if you have a question. I'm also watching those on Facebook Live to see your comment, your questions on comments. If you have any, then we can take them. All right, I think nobody is raising his hands. Okay, I think about today. Okay, you have a, okay, someone with us here. Sorry, Mr. Goswi, you have a question. Go ahead. Yeah, swing trade. Okay. Okay.
We trade for days and week.
Okay, now let me answer your question. You know, when you're running a trade, you're on a trade. Are you getting me? You can make profit on that trade, you can lose profit. So you can lose money. So as you're on the trade, if you make profit and you say, okay, let's say you make profit of $30, you can decide to close the trade while other trades are also running. That means you have secured the $30 you've made. Then it doesn't mean that there are no trades that can end within the day. There are trades that can end within the day. But what I mean by swing trading is this: you have not made the profit, you have not seen the profit. Then you now wait for it to the next day. So I can make profit of $30 from a trade that started yesterday, and I waited for it to complete its course today, and I took that profit today. Then as I'm taking the profit of today, there is another one that is still ongoing, maybe that will end tomorrow. You understand? So when I'll just be patient to wait for it to end, and I take my profit.
Because you have to go in position.
Yes, it's about multiple positions. And in Forex trading, you don't just depend on one position. You can open multiple positions. So when we go deeper in the classes, you're going to understand it more. So that's that. I think there are no more questions. So I want to also use this opportunity to tell us this. You know, we run advanced trainings at the office for paid trainings. And it's not just Forex trading. We run several kinds of training that touch into digital skills, programming, cybersecurity, website development, cloud computing, data analysis, and every other thing that can help you make money online. When you talk about digital skills, we also run content creating and others. So you can decide to be part of those training, specifically the advanced. And when you come, we tell you about the fees. You can make your payments and learn in deeper way and become a professional on them. And also we trade Forex and also handle your funds in Forex for you. If you cannot learn, we handle for you for you that wants to bring in your funds, and we give you kind of monthly income out of it. So we do that also. So I want us to have this in mind. And also this particular training comes up every Tuesdays, 12 noon, and Fridays, 12 noon. And don't forget, our office address is at number 9 Arodi Road by Okoro Road, Brumudara, Port Harcourt. For those of you that wants to visit, you can get in contact with me on WhatsApp and we schedule a meeting, and you come around to see us for any engagement or trainings. So do have a lovely day out there. And I am your own coach, Ken. We are going to see again on Tuesday, 12 noon. So God bless you, and have a lovely day. Thank you.